Go to 2 Corinthians 10, chapter 4. People don't think you fight, but the Bible's full of fighting. I mean, you go back to 2 Timothy 4:7. I have fought a good fight.
That's right.
There's warfare, people.
That's what he said.
You fight, you go on,
Yes.
and you win the battles. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. This is a stronghold.
Yes,
This is
it
what
is.
Leviathan does. He puts like you put you in irons, but God says, I'm going to pull down those strongholds, casting down imagination, every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bring into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. Remember my old saying that I borrowed from somebody else. What happens in your mind will happen in time.
That's right.
Is that right?
It's true.
You remember that, Mondo?
Oh, perfectly.
You don't just suddenly think, I'm going to rob a bank.
No.
You know, I was in prison with bank robbers, and they planned it out. But what happens in your mind? That's why all the junk we see on television and the motion pictures and all what's happening. And you know, Hollywood hates our president,
Most of it.
trying to destroy our president.
Right.
You know, they are. They're vocal about it. They want it destroyed. And they want him destroyed. Hollywood and television has changed the morals and the standards of America a little bit at a time for the last decades, until we are not the same America that we were 50 years ago.
Or desensitized. I mean, it's been a whole agenda. It's a known thing. If you've ever studied any of all of this, it's all about agenda.
He says, put on the whole armor of God. Amen. You don't wrestle against flesh and blood. You need the whole armor. And you know that story. You can find it in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11 through 18. But let's go back to Job 41. We're almost through with the Leviathan. It makes the deep sea bubble like a boiling pot. It stirs up the sea like a pot of oil. You know, ever known somebody who stirs up stuff?
Yes.
I don't want to swear, but I had a doctor friend who told me, don't stir the you know what?
Don't stir the pot.
You don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But anyhow, don't stir it. And how many people say they're Christians, and yet they're stirring up trouble all the time?
That's right.
Oh, Jim Bakker don't do it right. Oh, my pastor, he put those pink covers on the pews, or he painted the walls, and I don't like that color. You know, they're just stirring up. Hatred stirs up trouble.
Yes, it does.
That's what it says right here in Proverbs. But love forgives
Yes.
all wrongs.
Amen.
Come on.
We're not to be stirred.
Yes.
Good.
Without wood, a fire will go out, and without gossip, quarreling will stop.
It's good.
That's Proverbs 26:20.
Boy, that's in the Bible.
Just as charcoal and wood keep a fire going, a quarrelsome person keeps an argument going. Just keeps it going. I can't forgive him. I just can't forgive him. No, I'll never forgive him. Well, you're going to hell. I said you're going to hell.
Uh-oh.
You can't forgive, you're going to hell. The Bible says so. We better start getting the book out. If you don't forgive, what happens?
You won't be forgiven
You will
by
not
my
be
Father in heaven.
forgiven. Is that what the Bible says?
That's what Jesus said in the Bible.
That's what Leviathan does.
Yes.
Leviathan keeps the pot stirred.
That's
Number 11, the spirit of Leviathan stirs things up, turns little things into mountains.
So
Remember,
true.
he's the twisted serpent.